What's going on, Stim Junkies? Hi, Stim Ace here, and I do hope you guys are having a wonderful week thus far. Thank you for taking a couple of minutes out of your busy schedules to join me here on this video, and you're going to be glad you stuck around because I got a good product I'm reviewing here today from a company that's been in the industry for a very, very long time, but I'm super excited. This is my first item I am reviewing from Blackmarket Subs, and what I'm going to be reviewing today, guys, is their pre-workout thermogenic fat burner hybrid, known simply as Cuts. That's right, guys. No crazy 3D graphics here, no dragons, skeletons, grim reapers popping up at you. Simple black tub. It says Cuts on here. Nice font. Not sure what kind of font they used for this, but I like it. Simple to the point and not a big label. It's a semi-proprietary label. It's actually mostly a proprietary label. But you guys know my opinion on prop blends. I'm personally okay with it. I know a lot of reviewers don't like prop blends, and I can totally understand why. I'm not going to argue with you guys. Me personally, never had an issue with prop blends, and ultimately, what matters most to me is how this product inside this tub is going to affect me in the real world. Labels, in the end of the day, are just that, labels. So is this product worth picking up? Does it live up to the hype in the real world, in the gym, where it matters most? Let's talk about it. All right, guys, so I've been sitting on this product for a very, very long time, probably close to a month and a half, maybe even 2 months at this point. I got sent out this product as well as their pre-workout a little while ago. I haven't had a chance to run the pre-workout yet. Luckily, I'm in a place where I'm getting sent a lot of stuff from various companies, and I do my best to balance it out, to give companies the opportunity to shine, to get a little bit of spotlight on brands that you maybe never heard of before, and I try to rotate it with the big brand hitters, the new products coming out. It's a very delicate balance, okay? And the process is quite meticulous, but I finally got around to it, and I'm happy to be reviewing this product because I've ran this one. Heck, I'm like halfway done with this tub already. I've been running this one many times at various doses. I've ran it at a full dose, I've ran it at half a dose, and other times I've even just sprinkled a little bit into my water. We're going to get to everything, guys. I'm going to tell you how to run this, how to best utilize this product, because this here is a versatile product that you can run numerous times, and depending on what it is you're trying to accomplish at that very moment, this product will aid you with that mission. So let's break down the label, and I'll let you know what I think. All right, my fellow Stim Junkies. So like I said, it's not going to take us a very long time to go through this. It's essentially a proprietary blend of different things, and we are getting 8 grams per serving size in here and 30 servings per container, which is a great value for money in 2024. You guys know that we're about to hit a recession, guys. You know, it's tough out there. It's difficult. The economy is crashing. The stock market's crashing. It's difficult all around. And us Stim Junkies need our full 30 serving tub so we can continue doing what we love to do most. So no complaints there. That's just me ranting a little bit, guys. But anyway, 30 genuine servings in this tub, 8 grams a serving. Let's go. We got 5 whole calories in here, which is quite mind-boggling considering this is called Cuts. They should be calling this bulk. But anyway, we do have 0 grams of sugar in here, which is great. I'm assuming it's sweetened with Splenda. Yes, it is. Sucralose is what they used to sweeten this. But we do have 145 micrograms of chromium vitamin in here, so that's going to help a little bit with fat loss, and it's going to help with lean muscle preservation. It has numerous benefits. I've never taken it on its own, but apparently people do. All right, so the entire proprietary blend we have in here is listed under the fat burning matrix, and that comes in at 5,676 milligrams for the entirety of the mix we got going on here. In this proprietary blend, we begin with beta-alanine. Once again, we don't know how much we're getting of it. We got L-carnitine tartrate coming in next, and that is one of the best and most studied fat loss ingredients that helps convert the fatty tissues in your body and helps your body utilize it as energy. An amazing ingredient that I like to use daily. I usually put 1.5 to 2 grams a day, mix it in with my morning fat burner, nootropic, whatever it is that I'm running that day, or just mix it in with water. The problem here is that even if you're taking this theoretically at a full dose, you don't know how much of the L-carnitine tartrate you're getting in here because of the nature of the proprietary blend. So you don't know if you're getting 500 milligrams or 1.5 grams. So ultimately, if you guys are running L-carnitine daily, if you guys are cutting and you're using that specific compound to help aid your cut, then definitely don't rely on the contents of the L-carnitine in here. I would still take it regularly, independently on its own. Now that we have that disclaimer out of the way, let's continue with the label. And we do have agmatine sulfate coming in next for a little blood circulation, acetyl L-carnitine HCl, so another form of L-carnitine. But once again, guys, if you're running L-carnitine daily, just take it on its own, take this separately for whatever it is that you're trying to do with this product, because this here is a versatile product. And finally, we do have one specific dosage in here. We are getting 300 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous, which is pretty good. That is considered on the lower end for us stim junkies. 300 for me is perfect, so I can theoretically have my morning cup of coffee and then take this at a full dose, and it's not going to be too crazy, too over the top for me. A lot of times I did like taking this at half a dose, though, to bring the caffeine down to 150, but we're going to talk about that, so stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned to the next section that's up to come. Choline bititrate to help with cognitive function. Raspberry ketones are supposedly there to aid with fat loss. Mixed opinions on that, mixed research. We don't know if it's actually effective or not, but Dark Labs puts raspberry ketones in their Heroline, so who knows? Maybe there's something to it, and Histamase doesn't know. Bitter orange extract comes in next, and that, of course, is synephrine, a proven ingredient. We don't know how much is in here, but it is a good ingredient that's going to help with thermogenesis and fat loss. We got velvet bean, also known as Mucuna pruritus, to help with that mental head high, to give you a little bit of a buzz, if you will, to kind of relax you. It's a really, really good ingredient. Really helps with nootropic, sense of well-being, and cognitive focus. I like it a lot. Evodiamine, which is a mild stimulant that's also going to help with thermogenesis. And lastly, chromium picolinate, if I pronounce that correctly. And once again, going back to the chromium that we had up there as a vitamin, it's going to help a little with fat loss and thermogenesis and digestion. Okay, so we got the label out of the way, guys. Let's get to reviewing this product. Before I break down my experience running this product over the last month, don't forget to show your support by liking this video, comment down below for the algorithm, share the channel with a fellow stim junkie or somebody who's on a perpetual cut like High Stim Ace. And lastly, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. All right, guys, so what do I think of cuts from Blackmarket subs? I'm going to tell you right now, guys. First off, the flavor we have here, I know this comes in many, many flavors, which is great. It gives you guys options. This here is a strawberry lemonade flavor, and the flavor itself is not bad. When you're shooting it down, it's okay, but let me tell you, there's definitely a little bit of bitterness coming in from that bitter orange extract, that synephrine, if you will, and you're going to feel a little bit of that thermogenic burn on the back end of it. So you're going to shoot it down 3-4 seconds. It's going to go down smooth. The taste is decent. It's not bad. It's not good. It's decent, but you're going to feel a little bit of a kick afterwards. But usually if you're taking any thermogenic kind of products, I have another one here on me, which I will be reviewing in the future. This is Black Tulip, Body by K, Apollo Nutrition sister brand, right? This here is a thermogenic as well. And it also has the exact same effect on the when it's going back up, right? So you're going to shoot it down, it's going to go down easy, but then on the back end, when it's coming back up, boy, are you going to feel that punch straight from hell. Running this at half a scoop, right? Because when I first started running this, I did it as a daily kind of fat burner. In the morning, I like having my cup of coffee. I don't usually eat until lunchtime. I'll have a protein shake about 2.5 hours after I wake up. When I first get to work, I have my 2 scoops of protein, but the only thing I'm ingesting prior to that is my morning cup of coffee. And that's it. Just a regular morning cup of coffee. First thing when I wake up, 6:45 a.m. And that gets me started throughout the day. So usually what I like doing is taking a fat burner or nootropic about an hour afterwards before I leave the house. So when I'm running the cuts, I will replace the fat burner and or the nootropic with this product here. So theoretically, I could run this at a full scoop, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, this stuff actually hits you pretty hard. And I guess there's a reason why it says pre-workout on it, because theoretically, if you're taking 1 full scoop, it's going to give you just enough energy, focus, and drive to get yourself to the gym and either push the weights or push yourself on the elliptical, treadmill, Stairmaster, stationary bike, whatever form of cardio you're doing. I've ran this at 1 full scoop for weight training, and I've ran it for cardio on days where I just wanted to get in an hour of cardio on the elliptical with very, very high resistance, usually put it up at like 15 or 16, go for 45 minutes to an hour, and I'm sweating. So this thing, first thing you're going to notice on it is energy and alertness, right? If you're taking this, whether you take it at half a scoop or 1 full scoop, you're going to notice both effects are identical, except that at 1 scoop, it's a lot more intense, right? So you're going to take the dose and you're going to feel a sense of alertness and wakefulness about 5-6 minutes in. The caffeine kicks in very quickly. I'm sure it's caffeine anhydrous, might even have caffeine citrate. So we don't know. What does the label say? The label actually does say caffeine anhydrous. It doesn't say caffeine citrate in here, but You never know. It could be really well-sourced caffeine, or it could be the way that it synergizes with the other ingredients, but you're going to feel that initial punch. Man, 5 to 7 minutes in, you're going to feel it. You're going to wake up and you're going to be alert. And then you're going to have a little bit of that nootropic head high, a sense of well-being, focus, concentration, and it's really going to zone you in. You're going to have a really good focus on this, and I do believe there were 2 focus ingredients in there. Again, I don't know how well dosed they are, but you feel a focus and alertness and almost a little bit of a speedy effect. It kind of reminds me when I was running the ECA stack a couple of months ago, and that ephedrine gives you a bit of that speedy effect, really makes you sharp, really kind of gets you all snappy and quick and improves your reaction times. It's kind of like that with this product, surprisingly. It actually hits very, very strong for being a proprietary label, right? So again, with proprietary labels, there's always the chance that they could sprinkle something in there. I personally don't think this company sprinkled any extra in here. They're a reputable company. They've been around for a very long time. I don't think they conduct business that way. I could be wrong, but I don't think they would do something like that. I think this is a legitimate good product, and it has numerous benefits. So you could take this, like I said, for pushing weights. I like taking this on leg day because I sweat a lot when I train legs. And for me, it's a perfect combination because I'll usually train legs. I like pairing core and abs with my leg days. And then I'm going to hit cardio to really wipe out the legs. So whether I'm doing stationary bike or elliptical, those are the 2 I usually opt for. It's going to finish off the leg entirely. So it coincides really well with an aggressive leg day session in the gym. So this will have you pushing the weights hard. This will have you going on your cardio faster than you did before because this thing gives you a speedy effect. It definitely makes you sweat, not initially, but if you're pushing and you're training and you're locked on and you're zoned in, this thing is going to make you do your reps a little bit faster, a little bit more aggressively, and you're going to be sweating and feeling it from head to toe. You're going to feel a little bit of beta tingles, not the crazy type of beta tingles, but it's definitely noticeable for 20 to 30 minutes, and then it kind of dissipates, but what you're left with is a focus, a sense of alertness, and really good energy, especially considering we only have 300 milligrams of caffeine in here. This gives you great energy. Now, the way I like running this personally, I find that instead of running this as a pre-workout, I love running this as a daily fat burner at half a dose. So I will take 4 grams as opposed to 8. And what I do is I'll take the half dose and I'll add my own L-carnitine, 2 grams into the mix. I'll shoot it down, and man, within 5-7 minutes, I feel awake, I feel alert, and I've only consumed 150 grams of caffeine as opposed to 300. So you combine that with the 100 I had from the coffee earlier, we're at 250. That is a perfect way for me to start the day. I don't need to start my day with 400, 500, 600 milligrams of caffeine because then by the time the afternoon comes around, I'm going to be crashing at my desk and falling asleep on the wheel, and we do not want high-stim Ace doing that. So guys, whether you're looking for a good thermogenic type of pre-workout, for weights, for cardio, or anything else that you're doing, whether you're playing outdoor sports and you want something to give you a little bit of an extra buzz, a little bit of more energy, and a little bit more thermogenesis, this here is the product for you. Personally, I like running this at half a dose as a daily fat burner Monday through Friday, and then I'll cycle off for 3 days, let my body reset itself. It works really well. It helps me get the day started on a positive note. It does curb the appetite a little bit, not as much as other products, but it definitely helps a little bit. And most importantly, it gives you the energy you need to get through the day, especially when you're on a serious, large caloric deficit. If you guys are interested in picking up cuts from Blackmarket subs, then head over to my good friends over at NutriCartel.com, and don't forget to use discount code ACE15. That's going to save you 15% off your entire order and help support this channel. Thank you all so much for tuning into this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I do hope you check out this product because if you're cutting, this right here is a great cutting aid. If you guys found this video to be useful and beneficial to you, then don't forget to show your support by liking this video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and I will see you all for the next High Stim pre-workout review. Take care, everybody. High Stim Ace, signing off.